Alrighty, I believe we are live for the second time here. I apologize for the technical difficulties in the first round. I think it was a combination of my mic not being plugged in and the internet wasn't working very well. So, are we good to go? Is the audio synced? Is it sounding crisp? Is the video looking good? Let me know when you guys start coming in the stream. Welcome back to another weekly live stream. We're back. What's up, Chemo? What's up, Noah? What's up, Rob? Sir Met? YM8 Gaming, not synced. Great. That's not good. Sounds good. Looks good. Noah says the audio isn't synced. It's fine. It's fine. I don't know why it like. What are you using to stream? Looking good, man. Just very slightly off. I don't know why. I think it's the capture. It's the capture device that I use hooked up to my GH5 that just has a slight lag, and then when I try to delay the audio slightly, for whatever reason in OBS it doesn't really work very well. But add video capture device, boom. It crackles a bit. Let's see. I'm trying to see if I flip over here to the webcam, it's really weird because the audio on the webcam actually looks way better. Whoa. Sorry guys, I'm trying to. I don't know why it's delayed on the GH5 compared to the webcam. See, if I transition this over, if I have audio, it should be synced a lot better now. I don't know why there's just a slight delay on the, let me know if this, like, it looks a lot worse, but, it probably, chill, don't worry about it. Thank you, Thomas. Thank you, guys. What's up, Blake? Vironic, what's going on, Mike? The angle is better. Whoa, transition, synced, nice. Yeah, I hate how my GH5 like there's just a slight little delay, and I always try to fix it, but it never quite does it. What's going on, guys? Thank you for stopping by. I'm just gonna switch up my setup here. I had it set up for the GH5 on the side. It's gonna be a little lower quality. You're gonna see more of my messy room in the background, but that is okay. As long as we got some synced video and audio, we can have a live stream. It's getting hot in my room. My computer is essentially a furnace, so there's that. Oh gosh, what have I done to my hair? Whew. Alrighty, guys, what is going on? I hope your week is going well. I hope your day is going well. Hello, Kelly. Why aren't you in the live stream? Kelly's coming over after the live stream, but she should definitely be here. She's probably going to be in the comments, so she's probably going to be responding to you guys. Bearded Colin, is that you? Some guy tried to take... Yeah, so if you guys kind of noticed, I kind of one of the defining characteristics of my channel, sadly, was my beard, and then I shaved it. It's kind of coming back, but yeah. How many entries do you have for the G7? I haven't started yet. Lol. I've gotten like 7 or 8 entries so far, and they've been really high quality. I've been very impressed by the entry results, but only about 7 or 8. I think this one was a lot more open-ended, and I discreetly stated, you know, you have to make the video after the date, and a lot of people for the previous contest just submitted something they had previously made, which kind of defeats the whole reason that I was, you know, promoting creativity and going out there and creating something for it. But I didn't really explain the directions of the last contest, but I've gotten about 7 or 8 from there. I'm trying to read all these comments. I'm trying to catch up here. Wesley Brooks, hey Colin, sub since 1K. I'm in high school and was wondering if you enjoyed your high school experience. And if doing YouTube got you really popular in high school. So I wouldn't say that I'm like popular on YouTube, but it wasn't as cool as it was back when I was in high school. God, what was that, like 4 or 5 years ago? I need to scroll up so I can reread the comment. I did enjoy my high school experience. It wasn't very typical. I wasn't a partier or a drinker or anything like that. I just, you know, stuck to what I love doing. I did filmmaking on my other YouTube channel, and that's essentially all that I did with my time. It wasn't like a very typical high school experience, but I tried to work as hard as I could, and it definitely didn't give me any popularity. I was not one of the cool kids in school at all. But it's kind of weird because YouTube has transitioned into this place where it's like YouTube is cool, and back then it was kind of still like on the nerdier tech side, and now it's cool because now tech and YouTube and filmmaking has kind of come into like, it's kind of become cool, or like a cool thing to do. Not that I ever do things because I think that it's going to be liked by a lot of people, and that should never be why you're doing something. But yeah, for sure. There's Kelly. Kelly showing up in the live chat. What's going on, Kelly? God, it is hot in my room. What jobs have you had before YouTube? Before YouTube, I worked at Red Robin. Believe it or not, it was not the best job in the world, but it made me money, and I can't remember if that made me enough money to where I could buy not my first camera, but I used money from that to invest in gear, and then eventually YouTube took off to the point where that is all I had to do, which is I'm super lucky to be able to do that. I'm a freshman, and I'm hating high school so far. Don't get discouraged, man. I know it's hard. High school is hard. The people in high school, you just kind of have to realize it's hard while you're there and while you're in school to kind of have the mindset that it's not super important and the people here aren't really that important, because once you get out of high school, you'll make some really good friends in high school, don't get me wrong, but a whole majority of your high school isn't going to really matter once you get out into the real world. So make good friends, make solid connections, and find like-minded people in high school. It's hard to find that, but join clubs. If you're interested in filmmaking, a lot of people who are watching this probably are. Find like a filmmaking club or something like that. Try to make some good friends there, some good other creative friends, and I think that that'll serve you well. Let's see, Thomas Dickinson. I have a Rebel XT and I'm trying to take a ghost pic. Like if I have something sitting and it moves off and looks like a ghost, can you help me? A low shutter speed, probably a shutter of maybe 2 or 3 seconds, and then anything that moves in your frame will kind of create a ghosting effect. I think that's kind of what you're talking about. Blake Rallis, have you watched my entry video? I sent it via... Yes, I have watched yours, Blake, and I did enjoy your video. I did like your video. I'm not going to spoil anything about it, but I did enjoy your video. I need to respond. I've been getting a lot of emails recently. I've been getting a lot about the contest, a lot of questions about the contest, and not a whole lot of submissions yet, but I've gotten 7 or 8, maybe 10. I haven't counted exactly, but I need to respond to everyone. Let's see. Hey, Colin, you went to Monster School? Yes, I did go to Monster School, Sir Matt. I did. Let's see. I can totally second that. I had 40K subs and people thought it was a joke or something back in the day. Yes, Rob Taser. So push record, that guy in the comments, he is actually one of the first people who I started watching After Effects tutorials on. When I was starting way back in the day, he would do COD montage, 3D motion tracking, After Effects transition, glitches, way before his time, way before Sam Colder was even... I mean, he was born, but before Sam Colder was huge, before anything was cool, YouTube was just not really a cool thing. And I remember I watched his videos, and I watched his Call of Duty montage editing. I was like, how is this possible? Which is just crazy, because he found my YouTube channel a couple weeks ago. Shout out to him. He said he's trying to make a comeback pretty soon on his channel, and I'm excited for that. Dude, answer my question. Wait. I did. I think I answered your question. Haha, Red Robin... Wait, XT? Yeah, I think I answered your question, Thomas. I think so. Haha, Red Robin, they have good questions tonight. This is awesome. Love that Royal Burger at Red Robin. Oh, see, I'm not a huge fan of eggs on my burger, so the Royal Burger at Red Robin, that's where I used to work if you just joined the stream. Will Stinton, shout out to Will. I'm not a huge fan of the Royal Burger, but a lot of people are. It's one of the most popular items on the menu. Are you able to watch? Yes. Yes, I got to see it. It was dope. What's up? What's up, YM8 Gaming? What's going on? Okay, sweet, thanks. Also, dude, I don't have a camera that can shoot video, but I really want to enter. Do you have a phone? Because if you have a phone, you can do that. There have been a lot of submissions that haven't been the best quality, something you would think of high quality, using a Red or even a GH5 or something like that. And that's something that I didn't want that. That's not something that I'm going to be grading this contest on. I'm not grading the camera quality. I'm grading the story and, your angles and things that don't, camera quality is not what I'm looking at here, so don't worry about it. If you have a phone, just use whatever you have. And then, because that's kind of the goal too, because I'm giving away one of my old cameras, so I kind of want to pick someone who I think has like a lot of potential, who, you know, had creative storytelling skills in their project, but, you know, maybe the G7 can up their production quality just a little bit and give them some better quality, because maybe they only have their phone or something. So yeah, just use your phone, use whatever you can, and I look forward to all your entries if you guys are thinking about it. Story, yes, Nicholas McCormick. Story is king, 100%. Do you just want a story? I mean, if you watch the original video, I kind of talked about it. I want kind of a story about why you love creating, what creating means to you, something along those lines, and just going creatively with that, however you see fit, whatever you think is like the best option. So yeah. Wesley Brooks, is your relationship with Kelly enriched? I don't know 100% what you're talking about there, but it is a great relationship. So if that's what you mean by enriched, we have a very enriched relationship. Let's see, am I missing anything? He mentioned you can even, yeah, Colin Davies, shout out to you. Wesley Brooks, did you spend a lot of time teaching yourself After Effects? Yes. In the beginning, when I was watching Rob's tutorials and a bunch of, you know, videocopilot.net, that's a great resource for people that are starting out in After Effects. I watched tutorials. Literally, that's all I would do, is just watch tutorials and then try to figure it out, try to go shoot my own thing and accomplish that effect. And that's the problem. I kind of wanted to get into this discussion a little bit. That's the problem, I think, with tutorials. I'm going to bend this down just a little bit. Is people watch tutorials, but then they don't really think about the process behind what's going on in After Effects. They just learn that specific thing like a robot, and then they can't really translate that into learning new things within After Effects. So that's something that when you're watching tutorials and when you're watching my tutorials, try to take in what's actually being taught, like the process of it, not just the end result. Because if you try to learn the process and what's manipulating what and blah, 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 etc., 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 you're going to be able to think of new effects and be able to extend beyond what that tutorial taught you. And I think that's super huge, and that was the problem with tutorials. And that's kind of why I like making tutorials. I like helping people learn After Effects, but I don't like it when they just straight up take that and they don't really process it. They just go they just become a robot, like doing everything exactly like the tutorial does for that effect. But and that's what I did in the beginning when I was learning. For the longest time, I would just learn a tutorial and I wouldn't really understand the process behind it. And once I started doing that, I started to be able to come up with my own effects and figuring out, you know, I can be creative because I can use this part of this tutorial and then this part of this tutorial I can kind of mesh in. So it's all about, you know, taking creative control and kind of trying to like actually understand the process of what's going on. Anya Alascari, what is going on? Shout out to you. Anya is a legend. Do you game? I wouldn't call myself a gamer. I play the occasional game with my friends. I don't get to hang out with my friends super often. My best friend Brian is in Manhattan, and one of my friends John is at KU Med. He's studying to be a doctor, and he's pretty busy. We don't hang out as much as we should, but sometimes we'll get on. We haven't been playing that much recently, but sometimes we'll get on and play Rocket League on Steam. So I'm a PC gamer. I mean, I'm not a PC gamer, but I play on Steam and PC. So yeah. Blake Rallis, how did you meet Charlie and Amir? So Amir, I met Charlie through Amir, and Amir actually just DM'd Charlie and asked her to come to the shoot for the POV edit. So that's when I met her for the first time. But I met Amir in high school. We went to the same filmmaking program. We weren't at the same high school, but there was a separate program you could go to at a different building to learn filmmaking, engineering. If you had something specific you wanted to learn, and there was different classes, like filmmaking, aeronautics, medicine, you could go there and kind of specify a chunk of your day for that. So Amir was in my same class, and so we met there, and we weren't really great friends in the class, but I mean we were decent friends, and he knew I could use After Effects. I helped him out on a project there back when we were like juniors in high school, and then maybe it was senior of high school, and then he graduated, and he he bought a one-way ticket to Hawaii. That was that. So he's from Kansas, and we just kept in touch, and I did some effects for him, and then one of the times he asked me to fly out to Hawaii, and I was like, why not? I've never been. And since then, we just we meshed well when we were hanging out. So that's how, something came unplugged. That was loud. But yeah, let's see. Do you think Jake Paul's content is fake? Yes, I do. Yes, I do. I mean, it's fake. It's built for a certain audience. But it's definitely fake. Like all the acting, it's all fake hype. Definitely fake. Not bad content for some. I mean, for some audience, obviously it's great content. He's developed a huge audience, but it's definitely fake for sure. The Void. Oh no, I'm late. Don't call me Master Colin. I'm not a master, and you don't have to apologize. But yeah, let's see. Want to play sometime? I would love to play with you, Thomas. What is my name on Steam? I need to check my name on Steam. I'm not 100% sure what it is. I'm a casual. Yeah, I'm like very casual at gaming, but yeah. Let's see. Nate Films Tutorials. What are your top 3 favorite YouTube channels? Okay, I'm gonna have to go Sam and Nico. For those of you guys who have watched the live streams in times past, Sam and Nico. Let's see, who do we got here? I mean, Casey Neistat, obviously. Casey Neistat, Sam and Nico. Who else? I think there's someone else that. I like Freddie W because he's someone who has inspired me in the past and is one of the reasons I started to get into visual effects in the first place. But he's kind of fallen off with his original vision. He actually had a viral hit, The Floor is Lava. A lot of you classic YouTube people who've been around for longer than a few years know who Freddie W is. I feel like he kind of inspired a huge wave of filmmakers. But Freddie W, Sam and Nico / Corridor Digital, and Casey, I would have to say. Will you say Roblox is the best game ever and Minecraft is for nerds? I will not say that. Minecraft is not. I mean, I'm a nerd, I guess. So maybe Minecraft is for nerds. I haven't played Minecraft in so long, though. It's such a great game because, like, Minecraft, when you think about like Legos in Minecraft, they're basically Minecraft is like infinite Legos on the computer, and I always liked playing with Legos as a kid, so it's kind of just like a natural extension. So in that sense, I don't think Minecraft, it can be for nerds, but I mean, I'm a nerd, so life is good. What am I even saying? I don't even know anymore. My brain is just fried after I just panicked trying to get this live stream to come back on. So I probably look like I'm freaking ran a marathon or something. And then I had my sweatshirt on. My room is like 90 degrees. So let's see. James Heffernan, I totally agree with the statements with tutorials, but as long as you keep tutorials nice and short, people can find their own use for it instead of making a long tutorial a very specific purpose. I agree, James. And that's something too, with my original tutorial point, I enjoy making tutorial content and I enjoy helping people learn, but the people that come and have seen my tutorials, they don't really enjoy, at least a big majority of them don't watch my vlogs and my other content. So that's kind of a like roadblock I've been hitting, is I make these tutorials and they get, they've gained me, that's kind of what's grown my channel in the past few months, is the tutorial videos, and specifically the how to pull someone through another world. That has like 400,000 views or something, which is insane. But those people don't really want to watch my creative stuff, and that's why I made this channel, is because I wanted to be more creative, and tutorials aren't really that creative. So I've thought about maybe starting a separate tutorial channel, which I hate the thought of even starting another channel in general. But that way I can just, because it's super easy for me to just pump out a lot of tutorials. So if I just do that and then have a separate channel for tutorials, and then, I don't know, I don't really want to spread myself thin. I might eventually phase out doing and making tutorials, and if that upsets anyone, I don't know, because I like helping people learn, but it's just not really creatively satisfying to make a tutorial and sit down. It's satisfying that you're helping someone, but it's not creatively satisfying because it's just, you know, screen recording and then audio, blah, blah, blah. But yes, Anya Eliscari, Vsauce. Yeah, actually, I might have to swap out Vsauce for Freddie W now. Vsauce is actually from my hometown. Well, not my hometown, but where my dad grew up. Vsauce is from Stillwell, Kansas, which is crazy that we're like both from the same area. But Vsauce is definitely one of my favorite. Oh, Mystery Guitar Man, Chemo. Yes, dude, Mystery Guitar Man back in the day. He was a freaking legend. I remember watching his stuff and I was like, I have no idea how this is happening, how he's making any of this happen. Thomas Dixon, what's your email? ccmegaproductions@gmail.com. What about Devin Supertramp? Ooh, that's another good one. Nicholas McCormick. Devin Supertramp has to be up there. I don't know how I would place him in relation to Casey and Corridor. I'd probably put him at like top 5 for sure. He's a legend. Amir and him are actually really good friends now, which is crazy that I could potentially meet Devin Supertramp because Amir and him are best friends, and Amir and I are really, really good friends. Which 3D sculpting do you use, Colin? The only one I've kind of messed around with is Mudbox, but I'm not really huge into 3D modeling and sculpting. I usually buy 3D models for the most part just because it saves a whole lot of time. I can model. I'm just very slow, and I don't do it in the most orthodox way, I feel like. But yes. JED Movies. Can you donate to my GoFundMe? Depends what you're trying to get funded, but I would think about it if it's a good cause. You do you. That's what you got to do, I feel like. Nicholas McCormick, do something like Taylor Cut Films. I haven't watched him in a while. I need to keep up on his stuff. I entered one of Mystery Guitar Man's contests on my other channel. Dude, Mystery Guitar Man, he was the man. He really was the man. I don't know how he does all that jump cutty musical. I don't even know. Peter McKinnon. Oh, Peter McKinnon's up there. God, there's so many good. I kind of blanked on the spot. But Peter McKinnon, Freddie W, Casey, Devin Supertramp, all those people. I've really been enjoying Sarah Dietschy and John Hill as well recently. They kind of have a cool combo going on. But have you seen So Crispy Media? Yes, actually, Sam Wickard and we hung out. We're pretty good friends. He actually has his sunglasses at my house, or at his house in California. So I need to grab those when we make the move out to Los Angeles. But yeah, do you like Dull and Dark? And if not, you should subscribe to him. I don't know why. I've been like stumbling on my words recently. And it's almost like I've kind of developed, not like a stutter, but like when I'm talking to the camera, for whatever reason, I start to think way too fast and way too hard about things, and then blah, 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 start stumbling and rumbling, and words don't make sense. Do you, both of them are living the dream in Hawaii? Yes. Actually, Devin Supertramp, if you're talking about Devin Supertramp, he doesn't live in Hawaii anymore. He moved back to Arizona. Any giveaway for Christmas? I'm giving away a Panasonic G7. I can't really post a link right now, but there's a link on my one of my most recent videos. Panasonic G7 free giveaway. I'm giving away a Panasonic G7. What are your plans for Christmas? Will you make a live stream on the 26th? I might. I'm not 100% sure, but I might. But I also might be with family, and you know, I'd rather spend my holiday time, especially like this is the last holiday time that I'll be in Kansas. I'll definitely come back home for the holidays next year, but that'll be after I kind of live in Los Angeles. So I probably want to enjoy this Christmas with my family. I'm thinking about potentially not uploading for like a week during Christmas. I'll probably end up uploading just because it's like, it's not an addiction at this point. I'm not addicted to it, but it just, I don't know. Like if I go a stretch of without uploading now, I kind of like not freak out, but it just, I've posted daily. I missed a couple days here recently, but I posted daily for so long that it almost like if I'm not posting, I'm like I feel like I have like something that I should be doing or whatever. But yeah. Let's see. Brandon Lee. Brandon Lee is also a genius. John Hill, yes. What's your email? ccmericproductions@gmail.com. What's your plan for 2018? Upcoming projects, collab, travel. My plan for 2018 is just grind my face into the pavement as hard as I can. Just pump out as much content as I can. make as many cool collaborations as I can, make as many big projects as I can. I feel like my face is getting increasingly more blushed. Just go as hard as I can out in Los Angeles for 2018. My next big project, I kind of showed you guys, is a kind of like a Joby invasion trailer. So I have made a 3D model of a Joby tripod, and they're going to be like running around, and I've like 3D rigged them. So I'm excited to shoot that trailer. I haven't shot it yet. I don't know when I'm going to shoot it. I need to schedule some time with my friend Max, because he's one of the best cinematographers that I know. Go check out Max Putnam on YouTube. He's awesome. That's interesting about the tutorials and vlogs. I stumbled across your channel on a tutorial and subscribed and loved the rest of your content. I appreciate that. I appreciate the people who come from the tutorials and kind of like check out the other stuff and kind of respect my content. So that means a lot. Hot Walks Production. I'm kind of scrolling back up. Justin Odizio has that same problem with tutorials, so yes. Justin Odizio, I've actually DM'd him on Twitter, and we kind of talked a little bit about the discrepancy of creating an audience around tutorials and how they're just so specific. They specifically want just one purpose, and they don't really care about you at all. They're like, I'm coming for After Effects, I'm staying for After Effects, and that's all I want to watch. So, yeah. Oh boy, I feel like I missed a lot of comments. If I miss one of your comments, don't take it personally. I'm just kind of trying to make eye contact with the camera, not look at OBS. I'm actually going to drag this over here. I'm just trying to look at all these comments and respond as much as I can while also making, yeah, I just said that. But I have watched Brandon Lee. Brandon Lee is a legend. Vimeo God, like the original. Did he make a video? The Watchtower of Turkey video is kind of like what sparked this like whole like Beautiful Destination Sam Colder thing. I can't remember if he made a video like that before the Watchtower of Turkey video. If you don't know what that means, just ignore that. But I feel like a lot of people probably know what that is. Let's see. Yeah, treat yourself to a break. I might treat myself to a break, but I also might just keep grinding. We shall see. Also, if you can see off camera here, this right here is actually a hand-carved wooden baseball bat that I strung my LED lights on. Looks super trashy, but what you gonna do? What you gonna do with all that? I didn't say that, huh? Okay, I respect it, Colin. Keep grinding hard in 2018. Thank you, Blake. Blake is a legend. We have talked on Instagram and email. I guess I need to email you back, Blake. When did you start editing and why? Loud of noise. I started editing, oh gosh. The first video I edited, actually, my uncle brought over a copy of Sony Vegas Movie Studio 4. And I was running it on a computer with probably like kilobytes, not kilobytes of RAM, but probably like 256 megabytes of RAM. And it didn't really matter because I was only editing like 240p video. But my uncle wanted to make this project of me fixing a toilet. I should find the video somewhere, but we made this video. He made me create a DVD. He made me edit it. And that's kind of what got me crazy interested in it. And then ever since then, I've just really loved it. So, yeah. I need to find that video somewhere of me, like, making the toilet work. Oh, gosh. What's the monitor you have behind you? I think it's an Asus. Oh, the monitor back here? No, that is a 55-inch TV that I somehow have to bring to Los Angeles. I got it at Best Buy in clearance for like $330. Hashtag, yeah. When you head to a shoot, do you already have a plan for the transitions you want, or do you think of some of those ideas while you're at your location? I'm assuming you're talking about the POV editing. We already have like the whole video planned out. At least we have for the past couple videos for Amir. So we'll have the whole video planned out that we want to create, and we've already gone over the transitions. We know what shots we need exactly, and sometimes on the day we'll go back and forth and change stuff up a little bit. And that's why I would be there with Amir, is because he wanted me to make sure that certain effects were possible, because Amir is not as big into After Effects as I am. So I kind of help him and help us like figure out what's possible, how can we go about this, how should we shoot this, what's the best way to shoot this. So we always have a good idea going into it, though, what we want to create. Which uncle? Uncle Mike, Kelly. Shout out to Kelly. Shout out to Kelly. Can you donate to my GoFundMe? Where can I send the link? If you send the link on your most recent video, copy the link down and paste it, and I will check it out after this live stream. I need to study for my math final. Goodbye, Colin, in the comment section. Peace out, the void. Good luck on your final. Sorry to keep you procrastinating. Hopefully that could be a good sense of procrastination when we get back to studying. So you guys work off of a shot list. It's kind of a shot list. I wouldn't say it's a shot list as much as just like a general storyboard. And it's really, when you think about the POV edit, it's not that many shots. It's probably like 7, 8, 10 shots maybe. So we kind of just have a good idea in our head already, and just like a general outline. But it's not really a shot list as much as just like, and it's not a storyboard, but it's just like kind of a sequential scene list. So I guess it is kind of a shot list. But yeah. Thanks for the answer. You're welcome. Give me some advice in shooting pictures. Take more pictures. Take as many pictures as you can. Take pictures at night. Take pictures during the day. Figure out the settings of your camera. But yeah. Do you use Premiere or just AE? So Adobe Premiere is a video editor and After Effects is a compositor. So I use Adobe Premiere to edit, and then After Effects is, you know, my compositor, and then there's 3D animation, 3D tracking. But I use both Premiere and After Effects. I'm not gonna lie, I'm also procrastinating. I have finals also, LMAO. I'm not gonna say leave, but if you have to study, I understand. Go ahead and study. That's nice. Is it possible to travel with a dog in America? It is possible to travel with a dog. It costs a lot extra unless your dog is like a service dog, which a lot of people say their dogs are service dogs and they're not really service dogs. But yeah. You're being sponsored for making videos or your own investment? If you mean equipment and everything, I'm on my own. I'm the only one that like buys my equipment, and it's all my own investment. I'm going all in on the video thing, so I haven't been sponsored yet. Amir, Charlie, and I are kind of looking into some sponsored projects as kind of like a POV package deal, so that could potentially be a sponsorship in the future. As long as the brand kind of, you know, meshes with our style and what we're trying to accomplish. But yeah. Will you take your dog to LA? I actually don't have a dog. It's my family's dog, but yeah, so no dog in LA. Max has a cat. We're bringing a cat to LA, so that should be interesting. I'm not going to LA now, just that cool kid. I'm not cool. I'm not cool at all. What's up, Colin? I see you are live again. What's going on, Drew? Okay, so Drew Nix made me a sweet 3D intro that says Colin Ross Production, and I'm going to use it in one of my upcoming vlogs, but it's super dope. Shout out to Drew, working the Cinema 4D grind. The man's a legend, a true legend. I recently landed a little gig to shoot for this backpack company. You have any suggestion for what type of video I should take? I mean, it kind of depends what the company's looking for. Do they just kind of want you to shout it out? Do they want a cinematic? But yeah. Thoughts on net neutrality stuff? Oh boy. I completely disagree with them repealing the freedom of net neutrality. I think it's stupid. I think it's pointless. I think it's only going to hinder the progression. I mean, they say that they're kind of like opening it up to like freedom and blah blah blah. Like that's what the FCC chairman, FCC, I was thinking FAA, the FCC chairman, which all those videos that he, oh my goodness, it's scary because as someone, and a lot of people that watch this channel, they want to be content creators, they want to create content on the internet. It's scary to think that potentially, you know, people would have to pay extra to use YouTube quicker. I know that's not 100% guaranteed yet that that's going to occur, and I can't make any, you know, suggestions that that's what's going to happen, but it's a possibility now, and that possibility is scary because for people who want to turn this into their career, like if someone has to pay more to use YouTube, they're not going to be as many people watching YouTube videos and then blah blah blah, but it's not good stuff. That's for sure. do you just do YouTube? What do you do outside of it? I just do YouTube as a job. I do my other channel, and then, well, I haven't really uploaded on my other channel in a while, but it's my main source of income. And then this channel here is my passion, and, you know, I uploaded I missed a day, Saturday, Friday, but I've uploaded every day pretty consistently for the past 90 days. Gosh, has it been 90 days now? Which is kind of ridiculous, almost like a fourth of a year. But yeah, my first video was a promo for a youth conference edited in Adobe Premiere 6. Adobe Premiere 6. I can't say I used Sony Vegas in the beginning, so I can't say that I know Adobe Premiere 6. I used Adobe Premiere Elements in the beginning, or as like one of my beginning softwares, but Adobe Premiere 6, that's crazy. Trump has a huge grudge on Obama making fun of them at one of the correspondents. I have no idea about any of that, but lol. You guys have any additional questions? Oh, I wrote down a few additional topics that I wanted to talk about. Oh, so one of the things, if you guys don't follow me on Instagram, I would appreciate you guys going and doing that at cpross7. I'll put this in the live chat here. I don't mean to plug too hard. One of my goals on Instagram is to reach 10,000 followers, which I never really took Instagram as seriously as I should have, but hanging out with Amir and Charlie, and then recently 9gag, which if you got, I know like people on the internet have mixed opinions about 9gag, but 9gag reposted Amir and I's video, and I gained like 2,500 followers overnight. And I don't care about followers. I don't care about I care about the subscribers I have. I don't really care about the numbers. The only reason I want 10,000 followers is because then when you reach that threshold, you can post links in your Instagram stories so that they can like swipe up. So like the only reason I want to reach 10,000 on Instagram is so that I can link my vlogs in my stories, so I don't have to say link in bio. I can just say swipe up to watch my new vlog. That's like something I've been wanting to do for so long, just because the conversion on the swipe ups is so much higher, and I'd like to kind of leverage, because a lot of people that follow me on Instagram don't follow me on YouTube and vice versa, so kind of linking those together with the swipe. I know that's kind of lame, but if you guys want to follow me on Instagram at cpross7, I'd appreciate it. Shameless plugs, you know it. I like the After Effects tutorials. Keep making them. I kind of had a conversation about that a little earlier. I'm going to keep making them for the time being, but I'm going to eventually transition away from them a whole lot and doing more creative stuff. But I'm going to keep making them for now, and especially if I have a highly requested tutorial from one of Amir's POV edits, then I'll definitely make that for sure. I'm going to keep making tutorials, just not, like, in the future, like, it's going to be, like, because now I make quite a few, like, probably two a week. I'm going to eventually graduate away from doing that, but whenever there's a very highly requested thing, and whenever Amir and I make a video, I'm going to put out a tutorial from that. Bro, I respect how humble you are. Truly, it's pretty... Thank you, man. Actually, that really means a lot. Like, I really appreciate that compliment, Blake. I try to, I don't even know what I was gonna say there, but I was about to say I try to be as humble as possible, but saying that makes you not humble. I try not to worry about followers or anything like that. I just try to be as nice of a person as possible, and I think that is like that has the longest, you know, net positive in the future. If you like, and not even net positive for the future, not like, don't just be nice, you know, for karma, whatever you believe in, but just being a nice person in general. I'm not saying that I try to be as nice of a person as I can, but just be a nice person, you know, like just to create, what am I talking about? I'm trying to get way too deep here. Just put some positive vibes out in the world. That's all I have to say. It doesn't matter if you gravitate away from tutorials, because the library you'll have created will still be there to search through. That's true as well. Because like I've been wanting to make an After Effects beginner's course, because a lot of people will comment on my tutorials and they're like, I can't follow this, I have no idea what's going on. So I want to make a course whether that be on YouTube or I try to sell it separately. I've thought about selling it separately just to potentially create another stream of income, as well as if I make a beginner's course, it's going to take a lot of time. It's going to take a lot of time. I should be making vlogs. So, but yeah, I've been thinking about potentially doing that. Cat. Why did Sandkiller just say cat? Yes, me too. I try to be kind and nice person to the best. That's... Just try to be kind out there. Colin, I was binge watching your stream and videos instead of studying and I failed my exam. I'm sorry. I actually kind of feel bad because, I mean, it's kind of on you that you watch my stuff, but I think that's kind of a compliment in a way, but study more, watch me less. If you need to be studying, you should definitely be studying. Vironic, did you see my comment earlier about the giveaway? I did not. I must have missed it. What did you comment? I'm going to scroll up and try to see. I must have missed your comment. Gotta run. Keep it up. Love your channel. Thank you, Hatwalks Productions. I appreciate it. Peace out. Thanks for stopping by the stream. Tips on travel videos or transitions. Oh, the guy said lol JK. Tips on travel videos or transitions. Actually, wait. Ironic, I want to enter but don't want to take away from someone who actually needs the camera. That's another thing. Because a lot of people who have entered so far, I can tell that they use their phone and they don't have technology, but like it's open to everyone. So I say definitely enter if you want to. I'm going to pick the best video I'm going to pick the best video regardless. So if you enter and win, like you have a fair shot. I'm not just going to pick someone who I think needs it. But I think that's really considerate of you to maybe think about not entering because you already have T3i. So you can still enter for sure, but that is a very respectful thought to kind of take into consideration that there are some people out there who may need the camera more than you, but you can still enter for sure. Make one anyway. I bet Colin will still give you great feedback even if you don't win the prize. That's always 100% the fact. Thanks, Colin, for call out. I will be submitting a tutorial on some Cinema 4D stuff. You're really motivating me. That's awesome, Drew. Happy to motivate you. I'm definitely going to check out your... I've always had kind of an interest in Cinema 4D just because, I mean, I use 3ds Max, but I've always kind of wanted to try out, not the dark side, but try out like the other spectrum of things on the 3D, because I've heard that it's a little bit more user-friendly than 3ds Max. Maybe that's wrong. That's what one of my friends told me who uses it, but I'll be watching for those tutorials. Let's see, juggling all this. What is the competition? If you go to one of my most recent videos, Panasonic G7 giveaway, if you submit a video by the end of the year, December 31st, I'm giving away my Panasonic G7. It's actually right here. So that is the giveaway. Yeah. Will you do a showcase of some kind for the videos that don't finish for... Yes, I'm going to... What I didn't do last time and what I realized was very kind of novice of me not to do is I want to create a playlist for all the people who submitted something to the contest so that you can go through and watch, and then obviously on the winning video I'll leave a link for the playlist in the description. So I want to make a description, and I also want to do more of like a reaction video where like one video I just watch everyone's. Maybe I could do that on a live stream actually. I just watch every single project. That would probably be pretty cool. Lol, I would just have the camera for no reason, probably would put it towards my 6D. That's something too, if you win, you could potentially sell it and then buy a different camera if you didn't want the G7, so. You can still submit faux show. Awesome, I'm going to enter. Sick, that's what I like to hear. What kind of video does it have to be? All the instructions I kind of say in that video, but essentially you just have to make a video about why you love creating or why you love being creative. I'm giving away 3 iPhone 8s to my last 3 subscribers. You have a chance to win. I can't tell if that's spam or not. That kind of seems a little spamish. I've got no good content yet on my channel. That's why I need this Panasonic G7. You don't need the Panasonic G7 to create good content, but you already have some good content up there, so yeah. What is the video called? It's called Panasonic G7. I think I uploaded it like a week ago, maybe a couple weeks ago now. Gosh, time's been flying by. Time has been flying by. You just gained my subscription. Vironic Mike is a legend. Tips on travel. Oh yeah, tips on travel videos or transitions. I would say for travel content in general, try to add story to wherever you're traveling. Don't just rely on the location. That's kind of what I say every week when that question gets asked. But and as far as transitions, just try to think of something that's outside of the box, something that's different. And I think that'll serve you well. When people see something they haven't seen before or something that's kind of a variation and it's not super cookie cutter, I think they tend to like it more. So try to be as creative as possible and try to do something different. I know it's hard and I don't always do things differently, but I always try to think differently when I'm creating something and think, how can I make this unique and kind of add my own flavor to it. So I think that's pretty big. Pretty big. Could always use a spare G7. Nate's a fellow G7 user. I have the photo DX adapter on it right now with the 28 through 75. Pretty dope. Does the footage match with the GH5? Well, it actually does. If you use like Cinelec V or Cinelec D, it actually matches the GH5 pretty dang well. Yeah. Would you consider trying to make AE tuts easier to follow along with people who are not familiar with AE? So that's what I kind of just talked about. I've been thinking about making a beginner course, whether that I just upload everything in a huge playlist to YouTube, or I make some sort of like not subscription. What's the word I'm looking for? Like an online course and sell it for like $10, $20. Because if I do a beginner course, I want it to be great and I want to put a lot of time into it. And if I do put a lot of time into it, I need to kind of get like a little bit of return. So I'd probably sell it for like $10 or $20. I don't even know what the going rate is for something like that, but it would be a great course. And I need to find a good website to go through that, or I might just upload it to YouTube. The only problem with uploading it to YouTube is I would have probably like 100 videos, but I don't know. When must this video be submitted by? This video must be submitted by December 31st, 12 p.m. at Central Standard Time. What about for us broke boys? Broke boys. Oh, you mean for the After Effects beginner? I don't know. I might just put it on YouTube. I'm not sure yet. So, yeah. I have another Peter video I'm making. Because of that, I have no time for other vids. The struggle. Dude, the struggle is real when you're trying to pump out content. That is for sure. That is for sure. Alrighty, guys. If you have any last minute questions, I'm going to try and answer them, and then I'm going to end up the stream pretty quick here. I appreciate you guys stopping by and devoting some of your time to the live stream, especially when you're studying and you shouldn't be failing your finals. But is it good to have the mindset to not focus on subscribers and quality of your videos, because I know that every video is not perfect? Is it good to have mindset to not focus on subscribes and quality? I wouldn't say don't focus on your quality, because you need to focus on your quality. What I always kind of tell people and what I think is you need to make the best quality you can as quickly as you can. Whether that means pumping out a quality video in 3 days, a week, a month, depending on the type of content you make, whether that's, daily. And something that Casey says is, don't let perfection stop you from putting something out. I think there is merit there for sure, because you don't want to not post something because you want it to be perfect, but you still want to put quality and thought into your video. You don't just want to put out, quantity garbage. You still want to have quantity with as much quality as you can still bring to the table. It's my opinion there. Angelo Del Vecchio just got here. What up? What up? I'm actually about to end the stream, but I appreciate you stopping by. I would say, want to show me how to do the airplane opening, the window transition real quick, but it's late. Lol. Yeah, I can't do that, but I've been thinking about making a tutorial for that and that effect. But like I said, I'm also about to phase out tutorials, blah, blah, blah. Subs come with the territory, man. Focus on the best content you can make, give value, and people will sub. Quote of the year by Vironic right there. Focus on the quality and don't... Yes. Focus... Yeah, he messed up his statement. Focus on the quality, not on subscribers. Subscribers will come if you keep pumping out quality content. It's something you should definitely look at your subscribers and see if certain content performs well over other content, but never worry about videos not getting views and not getting subscribers. Don't let that hinder you from continuing and creating. But yeah, just got back from Cancun. Wish I got more footage. Dude, that's when you're traveling, it's so hard to get footage. That's one of the hardest things. Get back to me on email whenever you can. Keep doing you and inspiring people like me. I appreciate that. I'm going to continue trying to... Wait, did Mark? I'm going to continue... Sorry, God, I'm so scatterbrained right now. I'm going to continue trying to just pump out as much quality as I can while also... It really means a lot to me when I can inspire someone else to create, because like when I was starting out and I watched other YouTubers, there were YouTubers like Cordo Digital, Freddie W, and Devin Supertramp, who inspired me in the first place to create. The people who inspired me to vlog was obviously Casey, but in the very beginning it was Freddie W and Corridor. And to get DMs on Instagram and to get messages and comments on my videos that say, you know, like, you've inspired me to start creating more, you've inspired me to pick up a camera again or pick up a camera for the first time, that's one of the most rewarding things for me, to be able to kind of start the path for other people or kind of spark their interest in it in the first place, because I had people do that for me, and it's cool because it's kind of like a cyclical, is that a word? It's a cyclical thing, and it just means a lot to me that I can inspire people, and that's one of the greatest feelings, one of the greatest rewards of doing this. So I really appreciate that. Thank you for that comment. Mark Holtz, what up? Oh, Mark Holtz entering. What's going on? What up? What's up, everyone? I'm late, but just wanted to say what's up. What's up? I'm ending the stream soon, but how did you grow a YouTube channel? Tips. He made a dope tut and it skyrocketed. Yes, I had a tutorial that kind of skyrocketed up, and then people kind of liked it. But tutorial, as for tips, I would create content that is true to yourself, things that you like making, things that you're interested in. Because if you don't do that, it's going to be hard to follow up when you don't see growth very quickly. But yes, that is going to be the live stream. Again, I appreciate you guys taking some time out of your busy schedules to watch this. Leave this in the background, even if you're just listening to the audio. I appreciate it. I will see you guys next week. I live stream every single Tuesday at 8 p.m. Central Standard Time. This week was a little behind schedule, little audio issues, but I appreciate you guys stopping by. I'll see you guys next week. Peace out, Blake. Peace out, Drew. Peace out, Mike, Vironic, Nate. I don't know how to pronounce that name. Bye, Colin. Can you say my name? I don't know how to pronounce that. If you can help me out, I can try. But peace, bye, peace. I'm trying to say some final peace outs. Peace out, Angelo. Peace out, Stella. Peace out, Kunal. Loud of Noise. Man, a lot of commenters. Yeah, I definitely botched that one real high. Peace, bye, peace. I'll see you guys tomorrow for an Amazon Wednesday. I'll see you guys next week for another live stream. I just opened up Adobe Premiere. What am I doing with my life? I don't know. Stream ending in 3, 2, 1.